Matthew, thanks for joining us. Starting with last Monday then, frustrating draw in the end. How would you assess that performance?
Just a bit frustrating. Started really well and went a goal up, and we were dominating, and then they got in a foothold in the game, and we lost that control, and they were probably the better team then for a best part of about an hour, and then fortunately for us, we've had a goal out of nothing to equalise 2-2, and I felt that was that lifeline that we needed, and felt sure and confident that we were going to go on to win it. But there were a lot of big missed chances, which can happen, and that was disappointing. But again, more disappointing that we've conceded another 2 goals in the game, and yeah, I think we got what we deserved in the end. We can't afford to miss chances like that and then keep conceding soft goals in the way that we are doing at the minute. So a draw was probably a fair result, but yeah, not an awful lot to say. Really disappointing, and as a whole, I think we're 7 points from 12 at the minute, which isn't a bad return, but in the manner the last 2 games have gone, us as a group, we're very disappointed. We wanted more points on the table.
And a goal for yourself on Monday, that takes you to 3 goals in the last 6 games. You probably haven't struck a ball much better than that in terms of the goal you scored as well.
Yeah, it's nice to chip in. It's probably my best return in years, 3, with still a few more games to go. It just dropped me on the edge, and you don't think too much. You just try and get a good contact, and luckily it's flown in and put us a goal up. But I just want to help the team out. As cliche as this sounds, I'd rather that goal would have contributed to a win. But it's another point on the board. If we're taking positives from it, mate. But yeah, I'll try and get involved as much as I can going forward. I suppose I've been asked recently to play at the back and then step into midfield. So whenever I'm in midfield, Paul wants me to push on and get involved and keep things ticking over. And if I can keep chipping in with some goals, then that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, you've demonstrated your versatility again this season. You said playing at the back. When you've got forward, you said you've got more goals this season. Is something you spoke about in some of the gaffer, maybe playing a more of an advanced role?
Yeah. I to be honest with you, I think he had me down as a midfielder from the start, and saw me featuring in his setup as a midfielder. But through injuries and lack of personnel, through commitments, I was asked to play at centre half, and I think my performances have been, all right. So I think he stuck with it because a bit of continuity in the team. And I just want to show that I'm versatile and I can play in multiple positions. As long as I'm on that 11, mate, then I'll play anywhere and wherever Paul needs me to play. He gives me instructions on Saturday afternoon, and I try my best to carry that out. And like I said, as long as I'm on that field within the 11, mate, I'll do my best wherever I play.
And looking ahead to next week now, actually on Monday, just a chance to get back to winning ways, I suppose.
Yeah. It's a massive game. They're always good games to play in over sort of the Christmas period. It always draws in quite a big crowd. We took a lot away, a lot of Mexicans away on Boxing Day, and there'll be a good crowd up here now on the 2nd, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. So there'll be a big crowd out, no doubt. Swindon are a good team. They're where we are in the table, so it'll be competitive. And look, we're just looking to try and get on a run. At the minute, we're sort of winning 2, then dropping points, then perhaps win 1, lose 1. So we're just, as a group, just trying to get on a run and really cement our place in and around those playoffs for the run in at the end of the season.
A few people have obviously questioned our home form this season, the fact we've picked up more points away from home than we have at home. Where would you put your finger on that, and how do you go about improving that going forward?
It's difficult, I suppose. I mean, the way we play, we're very open and expansive, and we're not failing to score goals, and we're not failing to create. I suppose we're a brilliant watch for the neutral. You get your money's worth. But it is something we're trying to work on. We're analysing games as the games go by as a group, and we are trying to really knuckle down and stop goals being conceded. But whether it's a moment of quality from the opposition, like Saturday was a good header and a good strike from 25 yards, and it can happen. But yeah, we're trying our best, mate, and all we can keep doing is working hard in training. And I know I'm rolling off all these cliches, to be honest, but we are doing our best, and hopefully come the 2nd we can produce a clean sheet. It's been a while since we've had one, but as long as we keep doing what we're doing, we're not far away, mate. We're not far away from being a very decent team.
And finally, obviously the last game was Monday of last year. How would you reflect on the season so far?
Well, I mean, if we're looking at it from a positive point of view, we were relegated in the summer, weren't we? And then we've got a massive lifeline and we stuck in the league. I generally think had you offered everybody associated with the club a first round FA Cup appearance and to be a couple of points off the playoff spots, I think people would have bitten your hand off. So if you look at it like that, I think it's been a positive and a successful start to the season. But as a group, we're hungry, and I think some games have got away from us that we feel we could have picked up more points, which is frustrating, like the last 2 games. But we'll keep pushing, and the plan internally is to be in and around those playoffs come the end of the season, and that's what we'll keep pushing to do until that last game.
Cheers, Matt.
Cheers, Matt.